Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. We've got a storm going on outside right now, and my cat LC on my lap. And I was just chilling with some music there, some praise music, and I put on some uh, classical music. I like to listen to that as well. It helps me think. And I was trying to figure out the right verse because I was trying to talk to people about the dangers of being lukewarm. You know, it's really important to pay attention to that, especially with what it says in Revelations 3 verses 12 to 18, right? And so I just don't understand some of the things they're saying, but this one verse the Lord put on me that it kind of expresses it really nicely. Because I was trying to say, many are sitting with a foot in both worlds, which is why it offends God so much. And he straight up makes it, he tells us right here, you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. It just don't fly with God. It just don't. Yet every day, many wave a Bible in one hand, but they partake of the devil's table and the devil's cup as well. Just, God ain't having it. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. You know, that was before I found Jesus, right? I did. I admit it. No problem, right? And I turned my life around. And I can talk with authority on a lot of things that many others can only guess at. And that's because Jesus himself took the time to heal me. Past due for the grave, severe end stage, not a problem for Jesus. That's how Jesus rolls, right? Nothing's a problem for him. These quacks, inoperable, long time ago. They messed me up when I was visiting the States, right? Years of suffering. Nothing that they could do. Jesus steps into the picture, no problem. Takes care of it, right? Nothing's impossible for God. But if you're half-hearted, and it doesn't have to be the full half-hearted, I mean, the party is holding back and holding on to those cups of the devil, or the, eating at the table, some of those sins you're hanging on to, right? It can hold back a lot of what the Lord wants to do for you because you're clinging on to the sin. And a lot of people turn around and say, hey, Jesus, help me with this, help me with that. But in their hearts, he sees that they're still hanging on to those sins, right? And a lot of people are forgetting that, right? They're sitting there with a foot in each world because he makes it very clear. Only those that are hot will be with him, the bold, willing to stand tall for Jesus. That's it. No ands, no ifs, no buts. While all the others out there are just relaxing and either don't want to be with him or they're trying to eat from the Lord's table and the devil's table at the same time. It's not going to work. And I asked the Lord, is there some one verse that could help me explain it better? And this is what I came up with here. This is what I got. Right? Thank the Lord for him bringing it to my attention. Right? The Bible is full of so much wisdom. There's so much wisdom in there. Sometimes you don't know where to look for something because there is so much. The Lord provides. Never give up hope and study the living word. So many are out there looking at other books to help them try to understand God. And Jesus said everything you need to know is right here in his living word. Right? So read it today and have a chat with Jesus. Bye-bye.